Hi everyone, and happy Thanksgiving to those who celebrate. It's not something that we do here in the UK, but I do really like the idea, and you know, we've all got lots to be thankful for, I am sure. So it is a nice time to have a little think about that, and I want to say thank you to all of you for all of the support that you always give me, so thank you. Now today this is a sponsored video. I have been asked to review these let's zoom out a little bit, these pens. Now these were sent to me by Grabie, and they sent them to me for free to review, so I'm just letting you know that to start with. Now I haven't really looked at them very much yet. I've had them for quite a while, but they wanted me to do it today because their Black Friday sale starts tomorrow, and I don't know if these pens are in the sale, but they just wanted me to mention that they have a sale. I will have a link to these pens in the description, so once you've had a look at the video you can have a think about if it's something you're interested in. They do only ship to the UK and the USA. They ship from China, so it does take a little. To the UK it can take about 10 days, which isn't really too long. And I do have a 15% off discount code, which is just Rachel15, and that I will have details of that in the description as well. So as I say, they asked me to choose something from their site to review, and I thought we would have a go with these. And what I've decided to do is this very back cover of 30 Days of Creativity, and I thought I would do a few of the items. I'll zoom back in again in a moment. Now just to let you know, we have 12 pens. It just says highlight 1mm nib here. Ooh, there we go. On the back, and we've got a lot of Chinese. It says Ilra's recap after use. This product contains small parts not suitable for children under 3 years, choking hazard, and Shands Stationery Company Limited, made in China. So we have 12 different colours. So let's go for it. Again, I shall zoom back in. Now actually I'll tell you about my idea for this page. My idea is just to do each item in one glittery colour. I'm going to do the whole page like that, obviously not on video because that's going to be a little bit tricky, but we shall see how it goes. And I'm not going to do, say, all of these blue, all of these green, all of these red. I'm going to do it quite random, I think. But I shall just try out each pen. I'm just looking at the bottom of the pens. They have like a little barcode on and a number, and often with the Grabie products all the numbers are the same. It's really reflecting the light. I'm finding it tricky to see, but yeah, the numbers on them are the same, so we can't distinguish them by number, but we can use the colours. So I've got this first one, looks like silver, so I'm just going to go for it and do this little plant, and you can start to see how the thickness of the amount of colour that comes out and how sparkly it is. So I think it's a nice time of year to be using glitter pens. With Christmas coming, now you can see how that is pretty sparkly, I would say. So that is our first silver. Now this is a blue, obviously. We'll do the teacup, I think. As I say, I'm just silhouetting the whole lot, so you're not going to see the pattern on the cup or anything once we finish, because obviously with the gel pen it just writes right over the top. So we're sort of covering over Johanna's lovely floral pattern, but it was always my idea for this back cover to just go over the top of things because there's so much little detail. So you can see the flowers through a little bit, but then when we hit the light you can see the sparkle. It doesn't seem quite as sparkly as the silver one, but actually looking from this angle there looks to be a little bit of pink and purple sparkle in it, which is really pretty. But I'll try and show you all the sparkles properly after. Now I don't know what colour this is. I think it's going to be a dark blue. Where should we go? Oh, I can't get the lid off. I think I'm going to move across to the right, or else I'm going to smudge what I'm doing. Let's do the pencil. It doesn't want to get going. I'm going to scribble on another page because I haven't got anything underneath this, and it's just the cover on my desk, so it's a little bit tricky. There we go, you can see that's definitely darker, and it's got quite a lot of what looks like silvery sparkles in it, almost green actually to me. Maybe it is a greeny blue. We're moving on to our greens now. So this one is a dark green. We'll go, oh gosh, the lids are on really tight. We'll go down to this now. This is going to be tricky. I'm just going to scribble first on a bit of paper. It's quite a fine one, isn't it? I'm going to go down that line. You can see then how thick these nibs are. 1 mil is quite thick. Now, often with sparkly glitter pens, a lot of us will use them for small highlights rather than a whole picture. But I think it's rather fun to do a whole glittery picture. It's pretty festive, isn't it? So I hope everyone who's doing Thanksgiving, or maybe is watching after they finish Thanksgiving, is having a lot of fun. I gather that that often families gather together, which is rather nice. I hope you can do that this year. I don't know if it's deemed safe where you are, but hopefully we just don't have anything like that in the UK. I think you have a lot more public holidays in the USA. That's a really pretty colour. I don't think it's green. In my head that's a blue, but anyway, it doesn't matter. It looks slightly greeny in the pen, but once out, you can see how that pencil looks quite greeny though. This is a green. I'm just going to move the book across a little bit. There we go. I might do that kettle. You can see this is probably just about the right thickness for the handle, really. So it depends what sort of detail you want to do. I mean, obviously these pictures on this page are really small. I had thought about doing a slightly different page to this, and it was really teeny tiny, so I decided not to, because I thought it might be a bit too small. This has got a lot of gold in it. I don't know if you can see that in the light. I will, as I say, I will tip it round towards the light so you can have a look. It's pretty, isn't it? But it still looks green even though it's got gold in. There you go, look. Sorry, it goes blurred. I need to zoom out a bit in a minute. But anyway, our next one is a lighter green colour. I'm going to zoom out a bit for you. There we go. So we've got a lighter green colour now. We're going to do the paintbrush. Get it going. As I haven't used these at all, so they take a bit. That's a really pretty colour. I've never seen a sparkly pen in a green that light before. They're usually dark green, or all of mine are. I've only got a couple of brands. I've got the Pentel dual hybrid ones, and they're all quite dark. The greens, that is. There's a sort of turquoisey green, and I've also got some Uniball glitter pens, and my green is really dark. It's good for Christmas though, holly and things. But this could be very useful, because I find with Christmas often it's all dark greens. Sometimes I want something lighter, like for mistletoe or something. There we go. If you see, look at that. Pretty. Okay, next we have a yellow, so I'm expecting a gold. So we'll see. We'll get onto this ice cream. So I'm getting really excited. It's really good fun. I've been waiting so long. I've had these for about 2 weeks, and because they said, can you release the video near to Black Friday? I haven't made the video because I've been getting on with other things. This is nice, isn't it? I think so anyway. It's a nice sparkly gold. Now, one thing I do find with glitter pens is the glitter always comes off. Now, you could use a fixative to stop that happening, but what I tend to do is try not to rub it, put it in an area of a book where I don't mind if the glitter comes off. Our next one is orange, which is quite good for the honey, I think. We've got quite a narrow stick, but hey, that's okay. We'll get there. Oh, that's nice. It definitely, this one looks quite definitely orange. Doesn't seem to be any other colour of glitter in there but orange. But it's so vibrant. Really pretty. Now I think with this page it would probably stand out even more if I'd put a black background on it, but I can't think that I'm going to have the patience to do that, to be honest with you. I think it looks pretty as it is anyway. Right, we are moving on to what looks like pink. It might be red. It's good to have a red if we can for oh, it's a bit of pie. I wonder how many of you are having some pie today. Maybe some, is it pecan pie or pumpkin pie you have at Thanksgiving, or maybe it's both, I don't really know. This is for a very pinky red, look. So it might not be the most Christmassy red for you. It is the only red as well, but I think that's really pretty. So that's interesting. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm not a pinky person normally, but I just am struck by that. So well, anyway, so yeah, I hope you're enjoying a piece of pie. My children love pies. We don't tend to have sweet pies, savoury pies. I'm not good at pastry at all. Disastrous, actually. So they either have pies at Granny's, of course Granny can cook amazing pies, or we buy them, I'm afraid. It's because I always want to make wholemeal, and wholemeal pastry is quite tricky. Where should we go? Let's go down a little bit. We've got what looks like purple. Hang on, let me just push the book up there. What can we see in shop? What we'll do is we'll do the wrap suite over here. Doesn't want to work. Oh. There we go. This looks quite pink as well. Oh no, that's definitely a purpley colour. Now what's interesting is this one sounds slightly scratchy, but the others haven't. My Uniball sparkly pens do get quite scratchy. I can't work out what colour glitter that doesn't really look that glittery. Oh, it's got a blue glitter in it. Interesting. Okay, our next one looks like a darker purple, maybe blue, but we've got some blues, so I'm not sure. We'll do this pencil. I just have to scribble it onto my notebook to get it going. It really, as you can see, once it's going, it's going. And this looks blue again, but the blue over here has got purple glitter in, whereas this blue has got blue glitter in it. And they're very wet, these pens, which I think is nice. It means they're easy to use. It's the gel spreads nice and easily. That's good. We're on our last one now. This is what looks like black, but I'm wondering if it's a dark blue or purple. We'll see. Thinking that's red. That's red. Oh, that's good. So we have got a nice dark Christmassy red. So that's like a holly berry red, I would say. Oh, that's good. So we've got a nice selection of colours there. So let me tip them so you can see the shine. So start with the silver look and the blues and purples. And this end, there's the red. The red's still wet. Let's let it dry a minute, because they change slightly when they dry. But you can see they are pretty sparkly. So this silver one has definitely got silver glitter. This cup is blue and it's got pink glitter. This and the pencil has got gold glitter. I think, yeah. The flower pot is the same colour. The gel and the glitter look the same. It's sort of greeny, I think. The paintbrush is definitely green. The kettle is green gel with gold glitter. The ice cream is very yellow. For me, that's not gold. It looks yellow. And the orange is very orange. Same as the pink, it's just that pink. But this sweetie candy is purple with a blue glitter. The pencil is just blue with blue glitter, and the cup is dark red with red glitter. The glitter, there you go. So there we go. So I think those are really fab. They've been great fun. Obviously, I've only used them once, so it's and I don't know how well they're going to last. But for me, that's great. So as I say, all the details are in the description if you want to have a look. I have used other things from Grabie before as well in other videos. They're metallic pens, which were good, but the tips were quite thick, so I wouldn't have been able to do anything this detailed with them. They were quite like a thick felt tip pen, and some of the colours aren't that metallic, shiny, but then if you compare anything to glitter, it's not going to look as shiny, you know, any sort of metallic pen. And the pencils they sent me, which were really good, I still use them a lot. I just don't use them in videos because they don't have separate numbers. It makes it quite hard for me to tell you which one I'm using because there isn't a way of identifying them. But anyway, there are our sparkly, shiny glitters. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Thank you so much for watching and happy Thanksgiving.